Are you ready to get your driver's license? Coastline Academy Driving School offers everything you need from start to finish. Customized driving packages, road tests, and we even handle all your DPS submissions for you. Call 817-731-0200 today and use the code DRIVE25 for $25 off. That's 817-731-0200. Coastline Academy Driving School. All right, everybody join me in welcoming Coach Clint Dunham to the Paschal Baseball Coaches Show. Well, Coach, how are things?
Things are going good. It's a little cooler weather this week, but sunny, and there's really, really nice weather, though. I think we've all been enjoying it and looking forward to a great week of baseball as we kind of wrap up the district part of the season.
I love that. Let's talk about that. The doubleheader, we talked about how that was a unique thing, but, man, it did not seem to hurt the bats. It didn't hurt the pitchers. I mean, a 10-0 win, 11-1 win, that was a good night.
It was a fun night. It was a quick night, a good night. We won 10-1, 11-1, like you said, and 10-0. So kids did a great job kind of adjusting on the fly of what the week brought us. It was going to be really hard to get some games in this week with the weather and us being both on grass fields. So we were really happy we made that move. It allowed us to play Saturday as well and get some work in. But, yeah, it was just really good stuff all around. I thought the pitchers did a really good job of attacking hitters. I think when you look at Owen Settle and Junior Alanis both went 4 innings for us each and both had 9 and 10 strikeouts respectively. So that was nice to see. But then the kids came out and swung the bats well. I think we had 13 hits in the first game and followed it up with another probably something similar like that in the second game. The second game, I believe, was 11. So, yeah, it was 24 hits in an evening over 2 games and some really good pitching performances to go along with it.
Yeah. As a coach, you can't ask for anything better than that night. What about, ideally you peak right as you're reaching playoff, season. How do you think the team's doing in terms of peaking?
Yeah, we're getting to where we need to be. We're not there yet. By no means do I think we are fully playoff ready. Still trying to iron a few things out on the pitching end. We've had 4 or 5 guys who've done a really good job and been consistent. And you go look at the numbers, and the innings all match up the same, and all of them do one thing a little better than the other. So kind of seeing who's revealing themselves as a reliever, as a starter, and all that stuff over the next couple of weeks is important for us, whether we're playing on a Tuesday or Friday or whenever. But I think pitching-wise, that needs to be better. And then offensively, we just we have games at a time where we look really good, but then you have those individual games like this past Saturday where you just maybe don't swing it as well as you would like. So always a lot of room for improvement on the offensive end too.
Definitely. Well, let's talk about that Saturday game, non-district game against Joshua. Totally different story. Was it a letdown for the team, or was Joshua that much better than O.D. Wyatt? What do you see?
They were a much better team than O.D. Wyatt. They are, we're second place in our district. They're the district we match up with in the playoffs. They are a small school. We're a big school, so we won't see them in the playoffs. But they're 8-0 in their district. They're undefeated. They're first place. So really good measuring stick. And it was a really good ball game. It was 0-0 into the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. And oh, wow. And I took the blame for part of it, but we shade the guys to one gap or the other, and everything said that the guy was going to hit it to right center, and he floats one into left center that's just out of the reach of our center fielder, and 2-run score, and you look up, and now it's 2-0 in a game that was 0-0 all the way through. So weird day. It was really windy, blowing kind of in, and it was cold. We had kind of put the jackets away for a few weeks and it was about 45, 50 degrees all day with heavy winds. So little different day, and kind of got a tournament feel to it of early in the season, and hopefully we don't have any more cold weather days as the playoffs come by, because you'd like to like to play a little better when it's warmer.
Yeah, definitely. And what about what are you working on now in practice? Because you're fully into district, you kind of got a routine going. What does practice look like these days?
Yeah, so Mondays are typically on-field BP of some sort. We kind of prep for whatever the week's going to give us as far as opponent. We'll take 20 to 30 minutes with the varsity guys and really kind of talk about the week, talk about some things that we need to clean up on the week. If it's a team that's going to run a lot, we may work pickoffs or something like that, and just kind of holding them in place a little bit. But then we'll also get a on-the-field batting practice session that tries to replicate with the machine maybe the type of arm we're going to see that next game. So that's kind of our Monday routine, and then Tuesday we'll hit batting practice and play. Wednesdays we go heavy defense. We're out there a little shorter day because we played the night before, but heavy defense, hitting the cages, and then Thursdays typically look a lot like Mondays. So do that Thursday and Monday, and then every once in a while we'll sneak a inter squad in there, at least 4 or 5 innings of a little scrimmage to get some of those pitchers who haven't been throwing some work in the middle of the week too. But it's nice when we're in this part of the season. I think the kids are familiar with a little bit of a routine. Yeah. We change up individual things, but kind of the timing of practice and all that is pretty set now of, hey, this is a Monday day, this is a Tuesday, and kind of know what to look forward to as the weeks get closer towards playoffs.
Love it. And what about the health of the kids? How are you guys doing when it comes to health?
Health's good. Luke Jowers is one of our football guys. He has a shoulder issue that keeps popping out on him. It happened in football season for the first time, and it's just something that has been happening a little too frequently. So trying to figure out how to make that work. I'm not sure we're going to be able to heal that at any point in the season. It's just something that he's going to kind of have to manage. But aside from that, we're all good. I think just program-wide, health's been good. Our sub-varsities have done a really good job lately. Their JV team is like 13-3 right now, and the freshman team, JV2, is winning a lot of games. So health's good, and program-wise, we're playing some pretty good baseball week in and week out.
Nice. And so tonight is the first of 2 against Northside. They're 1-4 in district. What do you expect from them? You talk about being able to adjust according to your opponent.
Yeah, and certain teams you play and you feel like we can just show up, and every once in a while you'll run into a team where you can almost show up and not play your best and still win a game. And I don't think that's the case this week. So we've been really trying to emphasize that, yes, they don't have a great record, but it's not one of those type of teams that just can't play baseball at all. They will throw a lot of strikes. They'll play decent defense. Offensively, I don't think they're going to do a bunch to hurt us with extra base hits. They can do a good job of getting on base. But offensively, I think that's where they may struggle more than anything. So if we can keep their amount of runs scored down to a decent number, hopefully over the course of 7 innings, our offense can swing it well enough. None other pitchers should be overpowering, but at the same time, like I said, they will throw some strikes. I think the wind's blowing in a little bit. So the challenge is for our offense to hit average pitching, but hit it well tonight. So that's the goal.
Excellent. And talking about district, looking at the standings, you're 1 game out of a tie for first place in district. Talk about what's left of the season and what your opportunities are still. Yeah,
the opportunity's there to still compete for a district championship, but it's we don't kind of hold the keys or our own destiny or whatever you want to say. We don't control our own fate, if you will. So we know we need a loss from Arlington Heights, and really we need Arlington Heights and Trimble Tech probably to split on the season. So if that happens, they bring us right back into the mix. If not, then we'll be second place in big school and very happy with that and get ready for that opponent too. So we're going to take care of our end, I expect, to the next 4 games of our district play, and then look up at the end of the season and see where we're at and see if somebody helped and give us a break.
Nice. And is there, when it's splitting big school, small school, is there a chance of ties left?
for us, we're in a really unique spot. Yes, there is a chance of a tie. If we were to win out and Arlington Heights was to lose a game, we could tie with them. And us both being big school, we would then play them for first place or second place in big school. So that's what you'd look for down the road, is if somewhere along the way Arlington Heights did slip up, then we would have that chance to play that game. So if not, then like I said, we're happy with where we're at. We're happy to be in the playoff mix, and as long as, like you said earlier, as long as we're firing on all cylinders in May, then I'm not sure that first or second seed matters one bit.
Got it. Cool. Well, again, congratulations. I love the doubleheader. That was amazing. And best of luck against Northside. And we'll be talking next week for sure.
Thanks a bunch, Chris. I look forward to talking about it, and hopefully we're talking about some wins.
Hey, I want to thank you for listening to the Paschal Baseball Coaches Show and remind you to get out there and support your Panthers. Get to their games, let them know that you are rooting for them. Share this show and let everybody know about Paschal Panthers baseball. Hey, do you dream about a career in sports media, hanging out with legends of sports? I'm Chris Doelle, and I went from being an absolute nobody to speaking at the top sports conventions, to hosting some of the top sports podcasts, and publishing 5 books and more. And I want to share with you my secrets, step by step, how to make it happen for you. Super Bowl champs, NBA stars, Hall of Famers in every sport, Olympians, you name it. They are in my cell phone and they take my phone calls. The best part, the 5 secrets to sports media success is absolutely free, but it's not for everyone. I'm not going to waste my time giving it away to wannabes and quitters. I do not have time for that. Only the serious will get this. I will teach you how to earn the respect of the sports media big shots. I will teach you how to score connections you never felt possible, but will change everything in your sports media career. And I'll teach it just like I did it, building it from scratch. How to build it from absolutely 0 people paying attention to you to millions and more. Stuff that got me on major media platforms. So, do you want in? I'm not going to give you an URL that you're going to fill out and forget about. No, I'm not going to make it that easy. It is simple. It's not easy. You simply find me on social media, anywhere, any platform. I am everywhere. Chris Doelle. It's a funny name, so I'm easy to find. And you send me a message that says something along the lines of, give me the 5 secrets. Or sports media success, something that jogs my mind to go, oh, this person is serious. They took the time. Prove that you're serious, and I will send it to you. Sports media is frankly all about amazing stories, right? So take that step to start writing your own.